Us up. Yeah, we're on here. I need to center us anyway. Hey, folks, we're awaiting. We are awaiting people, which gives me a chance to fix this because y'all know I was gone, and now, of course, everything's off center. What the heck is going on? Yeah, got lots of folks here saying howdy. Where are you? Why won't you talk to us? Kathy, did you? Are you there? Okay.
I'm here.
Your face wasn't moving. I was like, she froze.
No, I'm here.
All right. Yeah, folks are here. I'm still trying to get everything set up from my time away. And so just give me a second because I don't know why we're not centered. Oh well. So I apologize. We are waiting on Miss Vicky and Miss Jan. Jan is rebooting. Kathy told me, and I got our chat up here. Well, okay. Well, we'll just do. Oh, okay. Well, there's Vicky. Hi, Vicky. Hold on. We're gonna let her in. There she is.
Hi.
Fluffy redhead gal that herself. My
Oh yeah, lady
goodness.
here.
Sorry I'm late. I had taken my mom grocery shopping and I thought I'd be back in
How
plenty of
dare
time.
you taking care of your family? That's no excuse. I
Hmm.
won't allow it.
uh yeah.
No, no,
But
that's
I did take
absolutely fine.
lots of notes this time.
Oh
Oh, hey, hey, hey.
my gosh, I've watched this episode so many times, but I'm just gonna start to replay it. But
Yeah, I'm actually doing the same thing. I rewatched it and then I rewatched it because when I was on my trip, I got to meet Sheila Ewing in person, Alexandra, who did one of the reviews for uh, last season. They sat at my table. I feel very excited that I got to meet two more viewers.
Oh, great, great.
They were like, "You're in person," and I was like, "No, you're in person." I'm
hmm
just like as thrilled to see.
I'm
Kathy, I'm just happy to see you guys.
yeah,
yeah, I'm jealous you got to meet Kristen Atherton. That was the one person that I really wanted to meet at LandCon, but of course, out of 20 cast members, she was not one of them.
oh, I didn't know you got to meet her too. That's cool.
I did. I got to speak to her, and so did Sheila and I were in the same row to meet the folks. We got to speak to Annette Badland, who was
Mhm.
Mrs. Fitz.
Oh
We
yeah.
got to see John Bell, who was of course young Ian, Joey Phillips, who is Dr. Hunter,
Yeah.
Hmm.
and Kristen Atherton. I was
Yeah.
so excited to go. I love you. Because from the moment she was announced, I was like, let's give her a chance. She's helping to tell the story. We're gonna miss
Yeah.
Laura, but
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
let's see what Kristen can do with it. I was like, and she acted the heck out of that character. It was
Yeah,
Yeah.
fantastic.
she did.
And so I told her that, and she was like, "Oh my gosh!" She covered her face, all like embarrassed. It's like, no, you were terrific. So
Yeah.
uh, whenever if anybody else ever gets a chance to see her, just like go overboard and gush about what a good job she did because she took
Yeah.
so much
Yeah.
guff from folks
Yeah.
online. And
I'm so upset that she's not in season 8.
No, it's a bummer that they're not gonna.
Have her come to
Yeah.
America. And I'm
yeah,
like, and Matt said that um that the story in season 8 had to center around Jamie and Claire. And if nothing, if it didn't affect Jamie and Claire, it wouldn't be in the story. And I'm like, okay, so Jamie's sister,
Doesn't affect
like,
Jamie. What? That makes no
realizing
sense.
realizing when Roger
yeah,
and Brianna come to the ridge, that, and they haven't changed in
Hmm.
like 50 years, 60 years,
Later.
that, time travel is like, yeah. So that doesn't affect Jamie and Claire. I'm like, wait a minute.
I know that makes no sense. That makes no
but
sense at all. I think definitely, Jenny being there is a big factor.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see, and hopefully he'll still be just as good.
Yeah. Yeah.
okay, I'm gonna say hi to folks over here because they're kind of being silly. Hi to Average American. Hi Jackie. Hi Stacy. And What are we talking about? Somebody's talking about somebody didn't have a wee snake, and I'm really concerned. Yeah, Sawney was the snake's name, Lorraine.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And was that the Gallic for William or James?
No, it was the Gallic for, well, actually it was a nickname for Alexander.
For
Right.
Alexander. I knew it was for one of them, and you're our
Mm-hmm.
Gallic expert, Vicky. So that's
Yeah.
Yeah,
figure.
it's not really Gallic. It's just like a play on words.
Well,
Mm.
it's kind of like
Alexander.
Bill is short for William, even though there
Right,
is no Billiam. We don't have a lot of
right,
Billiams around.
Right.
right.
So
Yeah,
uh,
yeah.
okay, yeah, sorry about that. I just want to say, I don't know if Jan is gonna try to join us when she's able to reboot. I hope she does. I guess I could open it up to any questions about my trip real quick if you want to give her an extra couple of minutes. Unless do you guys have anything interesting to announce or share?
I'm not allowed to go on any kind of trips next year. We're staying home and working on the house.
Mhm.
I
Well,
had 2 trips this year, and it's enough.
Yeah,
yeah,
you really did a lot.
Yeah.
That's
but
awesome.
but I mean, if you're gonna have to give up a trip last year, next year for two this year, you took the two
Mhm.
you need to take.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I finally posted all my pictures on Facebook
uh,
from the trip, and there's a lot of them,
uh,
different albums, like of Edinburgh and tours and York,
okay.
because I went to York, England too for an All Creatures Great and Small tour.
Oh, very cool.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, yeah.
That was a favorite book of mine to read growing up.
And what else did I? And I went on a Rabbi's tour through Glencoe and Oban and Loch Lomond and all of
Uh,
those different places that I really wanted to go to. And of course, it rained the whole day.
uh,
But it was still nice. It was still nice. I
yeah.
enjoyed it. Yeah, even it when it rained. And because of the rain, the driver said that we were lucky to be able to see the crying tears of Glencoe because the waterfalls show up when it rains.
Oh,
Oh,
oh, cool.
They're not there when it doesn't. So
right. Okay.
yeah, so we got to see all the waterfalls.
Very cool.
So darn it rained, but yay, it rained.
I mean, my sister-in-law are trying to work on a trip going to Scotland maybe for the spring, but I mean, I don't know. We're both so busy right now, but we'll just have to see. I'm like, fingers crossed it'll happen.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
feel like there's so much to do. I'm like, I
there
don't
is.
know where to
There
start.
is. I know.
Did you
Rabs,
use like a certain tour group?
yeah, Rabbi's does a great job of tour groups, and they're not really that expensive either.
Well, that's good.
And I did a day tour, an Outlander tour,
Mm,
with Rabbi's, and so I got to go to Lallybroch and sit on the steps and
Very cool. Well, that'll
everything.
be good to keep in
Cool.
mind. That is something that I think if we're gonna go, that we'll definitely do that. So,
Yeah, and there was two other. Well, there was another tour group that we went with, and it was Merry Maids, and it was I forget what they call it, but you pick where you want to go, and
oh
then
yeah, you can like custom your
yeah,
customized
the
tour.
custom
Okay,
tour.
yeah,
And so we did like the out a couple of Outlander places, but they were like off the beaten track. They aren't the ones that you normally would go see.
right.
And Blood of My Blood
Oh,
place
very cool.
that were shot. So yeah, it was really cool.
Now
Really.
I heard the new Frankenstein movie. Did you get? I don't know if anybody watched it, but bunch of people were commenting that a lot of it was filmed in Scotland.
Mhm.
mm.
They did show some of the same spots that they had filmed Outlander at. So like where Jamie's print shop was and a few other places.
Ah,
So
that's
now we
cool.
have to watch that to check that out maybe.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Um, I think that from what I'm seeing over here, better double check and make sure that everybody got the announcement that season 8 of Outlander will be starting up March 6th.
Yeah,
Ready?
officially,
Jack,
officially. 'Cause I think it was released. It was leaked out late or leaked on Friday,
Yeah, yeah.
when it came out.
yeah,
It, and it wasn't official, but
Right.
I think somebody leaked it.
yeah,
And
because I was in line for my autographs with John and Joey and Annette and Kristen, and I think I want to say it was Sheila was in front of me and said, "Did you see that they just said they're going to release it in March?" And I was like, "What?" And so I
Hmm.
instantly, took out my phone, check it out. And I was like, "Oh, yeah, there it is." And the picture, the advertisement we all see, somebody else, and I can't remember who, so I apologize for not remembering, mentioned that they thought that it might have been AI generated. I was like, yeah, it kind of looks that way. Or they used like tons of effects on it, photoshopped it to death. So they were like questioning on whether the announcement was real. But Stars had posted it. Like everybody that I normally would follow for really quick stuff, we're
Hmm.
all sharing it, which makes me feel like that was real. And now
Yeah.
it's been confirmed. So,
yeah, but like right after it was posted, it was taken down.
right, yeah.
Right.
But I think it went around too quickly. They shouldn't
Yeah,
have accidentally posted it while there was an actual Outlander convention happening
Right.
right.
because that stuff's not going to be a secret.
Right. Right.
Yeah,
And then today it was out there like wildfire, so
yeah.
Mhm,
everybody was posting it. So
And
mhm.
the official picture is better. It's
hmm
not like AI, and it kind of shows the stones upside down uh,
Yeah.
with the sunlight coming from the bottom instead of from the
and
top.
we were just kind of conversing about that right before you came on, Vicky. And so there's like a bunch of triangles and it's like it's very in depth of the,
Yeah.
picture of it. So
So we were thinking that it was the instead of the sunrise at the beginning, it's the
The
sunset
sunset. That
at
hmm
makes
the end.
sense. That
right.
would that would have some really good like full
Mhm.
circle continuity.
It's the
Yeah, that would be
Mobius
cool.
loop. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it is a circle
Like
of stones. It would make sense
right,
that it would be like,
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
like that. That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Jan, I think we were fair giving you time. Please join us if you get rebooted and are able to show up. If not, we will move you for dibs on another episode later if necessary as a fill-in. Okay, hon? But I do want to get this started because I still am catching up on sleep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
um,
But driving home in inclement weather.
Right.
well, I figured at least a 10 to 10 and a half hour drive, and it was closer to 12 because I had really slowed down between Indianapolis and for the Fort Wayne area, which is about an hour and a half, 2 hours normally. I think that part took me four.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
was it snowing and everything over there?
Yeah, I was telling Kathy, I said I hit a little bit of snow in Chicago, but it wasn't bad. And then I think the clouds were moving in a slightly different direction than I was driving because then I didn't have to worry about them until about the time I hit Indianapolis.
Mm.
And then it was from there on just I was telling my husband when I got home, I said my problem was that I was starting to get tired and that snow coming at you is mesmerizing. You're like, "Wow, this is a really cool pattern and I need to stop looking at it."
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, fun times, fun times. So, we're going to talk about season 2, episode 3, useful occupations and deception, which I was like, I'm pretty sure we get to meet Fergus in this one. I knew we were going to meet
Hmm.
Sister Hildegard,
Yeah.
Hmm.
but I was like, I'm pretty sure, and but it happened so close to the end that it's the next few episodes that are really fun with him. Um, but so
Yeah.
I'm not going to start at the end. I was just like, those were the two that I was waiting to see. So yay. Uh, we start off though finding out just which hard work poor Jamie is forced to do.
Yeah.
He's very very tired man because he is partying way too much.
Right.
Yeah. and not even wanting to party.
No, right? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But you can tell that Claire's kind of okay. I have to put up with this kind of an
Uh-huh.
attitude. He's
Yeah.
not sleeping. He's playing chess. He's going
Mhm.
to, uh,
Zellazis
Madam. Yeah, he's
and was
going to,
Yeah.
yeah, her the
to the
the
brothel.
The
the
broth.
brothel. Thank you. And so but he's very busy trying to keep up with everything for their charade to try and delay or remove the chance of having another uprising right now.
Right.
But when you hear him describing all these things he has to do, you're kind of like, well, you know, I have to complain because I had to drive all the way there and then I had
Mm-hmm.
to go hang out with the stars. It was exhausting. Talk
Right.
to loads of fans. Oh my gosh, it was a struggle. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
you kind of feel like, shut up, man. Yeah.
Right. Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where
um,
Claire is just kind of hanging out, having tea with Louise and Mary.
Yeah.
which
It's
these
And
like,
are
then
not her people.
no.
no, no. And then Jamie like is missing his Sawney snake.
Hmm. Right.
And so he's got the house in an uproar
Yeah.
trying to find it for him.
Yeah.
That is funny when he discovers it too. He's like, oh, Sonny, it's my wee
Hmm.
snake.
Hmm.
And then Claire's like, well, I'm sure it's around here somewhere. We'll have the servants, check around and we'll find it.
Like they have nothing else better to do.
Well, she's apparently being more of a mess. So they should have more
Right.
things to do. And
Yeah.
Suzette has something else completely different to occupy her. Uh,
Right. Right.
Hmm.
that
Yes.
that scene cracks me up every time.
Oh yeah.
Because she just turns around, may I help you? And like boobs are rising, and Marta's just laying there.
Right.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
mean,
and then Claire at Louise's, her friend Louise, um,
yeah,
and with Mary,
Oh
and
my God. Mary is just, she's so sweet and innocent, but oh my God, she's so naive. Yeah.
yeah,
She's like, I can't marry what did she say, a Frenchman. I
yeah,
can't marry a Frenchman just because of and then her little stutter. Uh well, because of and Louise was like, what?
yeah, you're English. What is she talking about? I
Yeah,
really don't know. And
yeah.
they put their thing between a woman's legs, and you're like, oh my gosh.
She's
And
looking at
Flash,
like, I'm sure your husband, doesn't do that to you. And she's like,
she's like, I
well,
think we need to have a talk.
yeah, exactly.
yeah, which I
Exactly.
thought was a really nice way to approach it for Claire. Just be like, I
Yeah.
think we need to have a little talk. Uh,
And I can't remember how old Mary is supposed to be in here. She's pretty young, right?
I think like
Yeah,
15, but I
yeah,
might be wrong.
yeah,
Yeah.
like that.
Young
Yeah,
What
enough
is
that
it?
we're like, that's a little young, but old enough that you're like, okay, I suppose for the time that's acceptable.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Fortunately, it was.
Come
Right,
on,
right.
all you experts over here. How old is she? One of you has got to be a better book reader than me because I haven't read it in a few years. So we'll wait and
Yeah,
see
it's
if
been a
somebody
while
comes up
since
to
I
Yeah,
read it, but yeah, I think she seems like she's quite young.
yeah,
Oh yeah, average American says he reminds us of this of the line where she says, "Well, people don't do that where I come from," and
There's
Louise
the
says, oh, "And
where's
where
that
is that from?
moon?
The moon."
She's like, no, and then Claire was just like taken back when she said where she was from, like, oh my
That's
God,
right.
yeah,
supposed to
and,
marry Black Jack Randall?
Yep. We
yeah,
get we get another one of those famous flashbacks with Tobias going over his history books and
Hmm.
his
mhm,
family lineage.
right.
Um, and I do like too that for those of us who maybe don't have a Bible that goes back 300 years for generations,
Yeah.
it reminds us that it was a tradition in the family Bible that was usually passed down from eldest to eldest to eldest, uh,
Mhm.
with the names so that they could track back their lineage. And so I think that was a cool little notation of
Hmm.
how family history was
Yeah,
kept before we could go to ancestry.com.
Right.
right, right.
Very
Yeah.
helpful.
Yeah,
And in
Uh,
Claire's mind, she's going, wait, how does this happen? Because, she's already met Alex and she's like, something's not right here, And but then she's like, well, Frank can't exist then, if all this doesn't happen, which, sets off her turn of events of
well, and it also leads to a conversation she has with Marta because
right.
she's fussing and upset, and he knows that she's fussing and upset. She, you know, yells at him for
Mm-hmm.
being Marta, quite frankly, and and
Boink and
so
Suzette.
and she admits the knowledge that she has and this difficult decision. Does she tell Jamie? How will it influence him? Could it cause
Mm-hmm.
harm? Uh, so I like this because they'd gotten that camaraderie that we hadn't really seen much of since season one, where they're traveling and looking for Jamie.
Right.
So it's kind of be nice to be reminded of this relationship that they have together as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they share that secret, Finally, she spills her guts. Like, Blackjack Randall is alive.
Yeah.
It was like, he really is a devil's spawn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, what? He was dead. I saw him. He was dead.
Yeah. And yeah, and then Myrtle makes sure that tells Claire to keep it from Jamie because he doesn't want Jamie to go back and try and kill him and then get hung.
Right.
Yep.
Right. And I think even if he thought he was alive, do you think he'd hop a boat to Scotland anytime soon? I mean, he's too
Maybe,
busy right now.
maybe not at that very second, but
Right.
at the
Right.
first chance he had, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, but that becomes a less of a choice that Claire's going to be. I mean, for this episode, it's still not an issue, ish. But he's gonna see his John's brother or Jack's brother, Black Jack's brother. I
Alex.
keep thinking, never mind. But yeah, he's gonna see Alex, but he's gonna see his brother, and there's gonna be a conversation. It's gonna come up, but that's something we'll come up with later because
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
spies and music and
Mm-hmm.
El Bach
Right.
are all fun things to put in an episode.
Yeah. But first, Jamie and Dunsany play chess.
Yes.
And and then Jamie's wanting to ask him, for a favor, and he's like, Dunsany's like, well, it would be
Maybe.
nice.
Yeah.
You should let me win.
Right.
I respect you too much. Well, respect me a little less, would you?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah.
You never. See, I was always mean to my kids. I always said if you wanted to learn to play something, play it with somebody who's better than you because you'll learn more.
Right.
So Dunsany should be really happy because he's getting free lessons.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then they're talking about, trying to, what he wanted to say to the prince was like, can you tell him what you told me about, the money and whatever they're doing to move things around,
Well,
Yeah.
and Claire, Jamie's really playing both sides of the coin here well.
Mm-hmm.
He has to sound like he really wants to get him back to King James. We want King James. We'd love to have that. But this might not be the best time for that fight.
Mm-hmm.
And he's trying to convince him that to
Him
make sure
the
you
other
tell him
way.
that there's no financial backing to make it happen.
Mm-hmm.
If we get into it now, which is true for any war, you have to have the financial backing because it costs money to pay soldiers. It
Mm-hmm.
costs money to have your bullets, your guns, your tents, the
Mm-hmm.
food, any kind of provision, supplies of any kind. You need
Right.
cash flow.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mhm.
right now, Dunsany's saying it's not there.
Right.
Right.
However,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Find out
everything's
all
a however.
efforts are being,
Yeah.
managed otherwise.
Yeah. The Bonnie Prince Charles has apparently some other pockets he can dip into to
Mm-hmm.
get the gold and cash necessary,
Mm-hmm.
Right.
which is also a funny scene. So I do like the continuation of the relationship growing between Master Raymond and Claire here as
Yeah.
well.
Right.
she of course does have occasion to go to visit the apothecary after she finds Marta and Suzette bringing French and Scottish relations onto a whole new level. It's important.
Yeah. And then she runs into the comp
Yeah.
with Master Raymond.
He's
And
like, sometimes you have to friend your enemies.
Yeah.
yeah.
Now, you know what? Which enemy is he talking about? The prince? Or the king, I should say? The current king
Yeah.
of France?
I'm Saint Germain.
Well, because he's trying to be friends with Saint Germain
On.
because of another issue that they're both
Mhm.
dealing with. And
Right.
I'm wondering if it's the king kind of looking into who's being the darkest in the dark arts.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
That's not in this episode that we find out any
Well,
of that, but I
right,
wonder
but
if that's
I
the
think they
hint.
both know. Yeah, I think they both know they're under the evil watch of the king for sure.
Right.
Well, in a side book, I don't know if you guys have read any of the side books.
Hmm.
Not all of them.
It's been a while.
Yeah. Master Raymond, the Count is actually a time traveler too,
Right.
and Master Raymond's a time traveler,
Yeah.
and they're actually kind of related.
Yeah. And then-
Okay, that I didn't know.
And the
Yeah.
count is like traveling all over the world, is like boinking all these women everywhere. So,
Yeah.
or at least that's what the book said.
Which book is it that talks about that?
Is it the
The
space in between?
the space in between.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I haven't read that one. No.
It was really good because it really fills in some of those gaps.
Mhm.
About the
Space
both
in
of-
between.
Yeah. And it's not super long,
No,
but-
it's not.
but it does fill in some of those gaps with the two of them. So you kind of get the gist of each of their stories.
Yeah.
So,
Space in between. I'll just have to go grab that sometime when I think I have a day.
Yeah.
yeah. Definitely. No, it was interesting.
Okay. Space in between. We all got to go read it. Now that's your homework
Mhm.
assignment. Thank you very much.
Mhm.
Uh,
Or you can listen to it on Audible.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yes. Whenever I say go grab the book, I mean in whatever form
Yeah.
that works for you. Whether it's driving down the road listening to an audiobook, or listening while you walk, or locking everyone out of your room and reading.
I like listening while reading.
Oh, okay. That's also, yes, that's
Yeah.
optional as well.
And Kristen Atherton does a fantastic job with narrating these books.
Oh, did she narrate that one too? The space
Yeah.
one?
Well,
Okay.
no, she didn't narrate that one, but she
Oh.
narrated the first 4 books.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she narrated quite a few of them. I know that because
Yeah.
I talked about it in one of the episodes. But yeah, cool.
I read them, like I just got them all on my tablet here, and so I just read them.
Nice.
Yeah.
I've gotten really lazy at actually reading because my eyes take too long to adjust. If I read for hours. I don't sit and read for 20 minutes. I read, and then
Mhm.
10 hours have gone by, and
Yeah,
I
no.
have to eat or feed any of my family. But
Right.
then I'm doing this for about 30 minutes, waiting for my eyes to adjust to the real world.
Mhm. Yep.
So after Claire is with Master Raymond, she's like, I find myself kind of idle, and he suggests going over to the what do you call it?
So
The
L'Hôpital.
hospital, the charity hospital.
Yeah.
What's the actual name? I forget the actual name.
L'Hôpital des
Yeah.
Des gens.
Okay. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
That's so much
We all
French.
speak fluent French. This is
Yeah.
perfect.
Right.
I know, like, merci,
Yeah.
je t'aime. That's it.
Took
Oui.
2 years in high school, which was 33 years ago since my last Spanish or French class. I
No.
can't French.
No.
Je
Bonjour.
m'appelle Kathleen. That's it. That's all I got. But she does. Yeah, she's trying to find some way to use her skill to fill her time that doesn't have to do with listening to spoiled rich women and having tea.
Yeah. About the poor in
And
France.
Jamie was like,
Oh, he's so mad.
well, that's really important. You might be able to find something out about that. And
Mhm.
then like running the house, and she's like, it's running itself.
Yeah.
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 I don't have to do
Gonna-
anything here.
Did he think she was just going to hang out and be your typical housewife? I mean, no.
Well,
Claire is a person of touch, and she has to be able to touch people, and
yeah.
you know, she has to be able to help, and that's her thing. Her thing is not, cooking or cleaning or
Right.
anything like that.
Yeah. And
Well,
she doesn't knit, and she doesn't sew anything except flesh.
right.
Well, right. I mean, she
And to be
attempted.
fair, like comparatively, they still haven't really been married for a super long time. They're still within
No.
the first couple of years of getting to know each other even.
Mm-hmm.
So he's still learning that what typical wife means in general and
Mm-hmm.
how she is not. Uh,
Right.
but she's still completely and utterly devoted to him.
Right.
Yeah.
That's not in question.
Right.
But I love Mother Hildegard. I'm so glad we got her in the hospital.
Yeah.
I love how she, is there proving little by little that she knows what she's doing. And
Mm-hmm.
Mother Hildegard moves her from emptying bedpans
Mm-hmm.
to wrapping illnesses or, what was it, scrofula.
Mm-hmm. And I think she tasted the urine on her own, though. I don't think that was
Yeah.
a mother thing. I think she tasted that urine on her own.
She
It's-
did.
Yeah. She has good diagnostic skills and she's not afraid to use them.
Mm-hmm.
Even
Yeah.
at their most base, I don't know, use.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then she has to keep trying to figure out what the 18th century words are for the diseases that she knows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And and what herbs and stuff to use instead of like penicillin. And
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's why she's so good, though, because she's picking up on whatever knowledge she can have and just filing it away for later use. And
right,
again,
Right.
I think why she and Master Raymond get along so well is she's very open to hearing whatever new things he may have to impart on her.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we do. Are we up to? Are we up to the meeting? Because I'm watching the meeting of minds here at Maison Elise, where we have seen young. Well, we haven't seen young Fergus yet, but we do see Jamie, and the Duke and our young prince there having a chat about what may or may not happen. And
Right. About the funds. Yeah.
Yeah, and this is where he spills his guts. Like, guess what? We got money. And Jamie's just like, what?
Yeah.
it's the prince's
Even,
reaction of touching his face, and it please he's so happy that it surprises and shocks him. It makes hear glee.
like, Oh yeah, I'm really shocked.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really
Oh,
I'm really shocked. Yeah.
it's bad news. I mean, it's just bad news, and he's
Yeah.
doing his very best
hmm
to not look like he's just crestfallen.
Yeah.
over this
Complete
information.
shock.
And Duvernay is like looking over at Jamie too. Is like, well, what
Like-
now?
Like, did we just get the wool pulled over our eyes? I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Well,
did you know this? I didn't know this. Did you know this? I didn't
yeah.
know.
Yeah.
But Duval, I don't think that once the prince says or explains what the king will get from backing up their claim to the throne,
Mhm.
France and England, or France and England
Fran-
will be friends, and that in history is a rarity. So they're very excited about that. And I'm thinking too, because I was also rewatching season 7 for the convention. If that had happened, how different the United States wouldn't exist, because part of the reason we're here is because of the French backing
Mhm.
that we got during the Revolutionary War.
Right.
And if that Jacobite rebellion hadn't happened, and France and England were pals,
Well, even before that, with Culloden and all the wars that England was fighting during the time of Culloden,
yeah,
that if it weren't for that,
We're done. Good night, Jan.
we wouldn't
yeah,
we wouldn't have become America either.
Yeah.
Because there wouldn't have been any taxation issues because they were trying to fill their coffers back up because of all of those wars that they were fighting.
Yeah.
And they were trying to get the money from us instead of, elsewhere.
Mm.
And so
It's just amazing how history connects to itself,
Yeah, it really does. You know.
yeah.
Hey,
And there
Jan.
was, hey Jan.
Hey, I'm sorry. I was a little bit late. I was having some issues, so I apologize.
No, absolutely. I never have problems. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I know.
I've
No,
had
no
a
worries.
tough day today, so I
I'm sorry,
apologize.
huh?
No worries.
Never apologize. It's all good. I just wanted to let you know we're about up to the part where the Bonnie Prince, the Duke, and Jamie were having a chat, and they all find out that there's financial backing, and everybody's happy, and it's going really well.
Yeah.
Oh. And Jamie's like, no. Well, of course, then he leaves and he comes home and he's like, well, where's my wife?
Right.
Nowhere to be found.
Yeah.
He's practically ignored her since they, got to France, and now all of a sudden, isn't that a typical male though? It's kind of what they do.
Well,
It's like,
kind of thwarted all this stuff on him. Like, look, we need to see if we can change the future. And, then he's
Yeah.
just moving forward with the plan. And it's definitely stressing out and, becoming a big factor in their marriage for sure.
oh
Right.
yeah, he's really
Yeah.
stressed out at the boudoir. The ladies walking with no shirts on, and yeah,
At the brothel.
he's really stressed out.
Yeah.
But he's
You're
not
being
there to
nice,
have a good
Kathy.
time, though, Jan.
No,
Unlike every
he's not.
other man there,
He's
he's
there
there
for
to work.
He's
Yeah,
there for business. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's fun to work at a movie theater unless you're the person who's just serving popcorn.
I understand, but you know how much men love boobies.
Yeah. True. I'm sure that, well, we know there was some.
But Jamie likes rear ends.
Oh, that's
and he'd
true.
prefer to see Claire's. So
Right.
Yeah,
that's
Right.
the one rear end he's not seeing.
yeah,
Mhm,
true.
mhm.
Although that part's on his own, on him. Yeah.
Well, he's not happy when Claire comes home and, she's
Yeah.
like, what did she say? Oh, I scrofula, I tasted urine and cleaned some wounds. And I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
And Myrta's like, yeah, well, the carriage ride home was filled with stories.
yeah, gangrenous toes.
I love it.
Well, he's mad at her for not having been there right when he came home. She's
Right.
mad at him for being mad at her. She fully
For having-
expected for him to just be really excited for her.
hmm
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, when I think he fully expected her to be helping with other things,
Yeah.
trying to find out more about, where the money's coming from and kind of doing her part is like he's doing
Right.
and she's
right.
not.
I think that, up until there in France, I think they really did a pretty good job of communicating to each other. They're
Mhm.
still getting to know each other
Mhm.
pretty much, but I think as a young couple, they had been communicating, but you'll notice that a lot of this could have been taken care of if they'd only talked to each other.
Right.
know?
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
and the lack of physical communication as well.
Mhm.
That'll like Suzette says, it puts strain on a marriage. It really does.
Sure.
If
When
and
the
that was
love
a big part of their
bed.
marriage in the beginning. So
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that was
I
hard.
love
Well,
I love her dress too. When they're in France, I mean, those dresses that she has on, she's and the hats,
Yeah.
that she's wearing and stuff, just so incredible.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the outfits are amazing. The red dress is still my favorite. There's a couple nice outfits in this episode too.
Yeah.
The mustard one. I
The
just
mustard one is absolutely beautiful too.
I love that one.
Yeah.
You can tell that somebody has actually made that dress too. You don't get that kind of embroidery, uh,
Mm-hmm.
from just fabric.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody has had to do that by hand.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Yep.
I
And
love.
the one costume, the costume designer, one of them that made that dress was there at the LandCon convention, and she was
Really?
Oh,
yeah,
I think I heard that. Yeah. So did she come out and talk about some of the different
yeah,
things? Saw
yeah,
some.
Wow.
about all the dresses and how they were made and everything. Yeah, yeah, and she even gave a class. I wasn't able to go to the class, but she gave a class on painting. Yeah, so they painted on the fabric a lot of the times too.
Oh,
Wonderful.
wow.
When I went last year, right at this time, we went to visit Washington's home
Mm,
there off of the Potomac, and they had a lot of um, um, uh, real clothes from that period.
yeah.
And I was totally fascinated because I work with fabric, and to be able to do that type of, make clothing back then, I just can't even imagine hand sewing, what they did back then, during that period. It's
Yeah.
About
amazing.
that and all the quilts and everything that they did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm a quilt maker too, so I understand
Mm-hmm.
what's involved in making clothing and making quilts. So
Yeah.
Mhm.
fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is. It
Yeah,
is.
all the different textiles and everything that they use. I mean,
Yeah.
really.
Another thing that I think is really interesting, I don't know if it interests anybody else, but how I had never noticed, but most of their clothing is not fitted. So everything has to be either tightened by, tightening with string, that in the back of their
Right.
clothing, or extra buttons where they kind of pull the fabric over and
Yep.
button.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I had never really paid that much attention to it in this show, but it's really interesting how they use that, in the show.
Yeah, and sometimes, according to when Diana was writing it, and some other authors that were doing historical stuff too, they were saying that they used to use pins and they would pin them into the dress,
Yes.
and for balls and stuff. And
Yeah.
yeah, and that would hurt if
Yeah.
the
If
pin
one
was.
of those pins came up and done, oh, wow.
Yeah,
Well, just to be able to wear any of that stuff, with any of the corsets and anything, I'm like, oh, I can't even imagine.
No.
yeah,
Now
I
I get,
don't I don't
now I
really
can't
know
wait to
how
take the bra
how
off.
many people really wore corsets back then.
Yeah, I don't know.
It would be interesting to, know that, but I wouldn't think that really corsets uh, were worn by anybody but ladies of the house, or,
Well,
somebody like that. What do you say, Vicky? I know you have a lot of knowledge.
yeah, yeah. I think that it's usually more of the aristocracy that wore those,
So,
or or for special occasions.
yeah,
Everybody else was kind of like a peasant and just wore regular old clothes. And
Yeah, yeah,
yeah. Let their flab hang out.
with their
yeah,
flat fly.
yeah,
Well, it looks like we're coming up on Jamie finding Fergus here.
yeah,
Yeah.
I like this scene because the painted women,
Mm-hmm.
uh,
yeah,
I was
Oh
like,
my
well,
goodness.
that's a
Yeah.
weird hobby. That's all I kept thinking was, that is just a really weird hobby.
Yeah.
But okay.
It's like France was known for like a lot of art and different things.
Yeah,
yeah,
but I never would have put those two things together, ladies of the night and painting.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Wasn't what wouldn't So I thought that's fascinating.
Yeah, it
Uh,
was
Yeah.
pretty interesting.
but
Yeah.
even more, I liked Jamie's reaction as he's watching Fergus do his thing.
Hmm.
He's just
Right.
Mhm.
having a drink and smiling.
Yeah, the look on his face.
Yeah.
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 He's still so adorable. Even now, when you see the pictures of Roman, I mean, he's just got the biggest blue eyes.
Yeah.
He does. He does.
Yeah.
He's grown into a good-looking young man.
Yeah, he really
And that
has.
mop of curly hair.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
Yeah.
but he keeps it cut a little shorter, so it's not
Hmm.
quite as unruly.
Yeah.
He's put out a lot of stuff lately on Instagram, so
Yeah.
it's kind of
I saw
fortuitous.
several things. Yeah. Just in the last 2 weeks, I
Mhm.
hadn't seen him in a while, but
Yeah.
there's things out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he and Cesar we have the same issue. They're mostly on French stuff, so it doesn't really come around to us
Right.
too often.
Hmm.
Every now and then, algorithm is nice to us and gives us
Hmm.
some Cesar and some Roman. So
Right.
I read, or I had heard that Roman was trying to break into American, so he was like trying to go to California to live
okay,
and try and act from
Make it in Hollywood.
yeah.
well,
Yeah.
come on over, man. We're happy to have you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah.
Really.
Although it seems like, so many of the characters that were in Game of Thrones are either in Outlander or Podrick or one of the other. Uh, The Witcher. There
Yeah.
are three different people that
Yep.
I have seen, in all three of those shows that are in The Witcher.
Mhm.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
got
they're
Rob
popping up
Cameron
in other
and Graham
places.
off the top of my
Yeah,
head.
and
Who's the other
Graham, and
one?
there's one other person. I think
Stephen
it's a
Cree,
lady.
I think. Isn't Stephen Cree in that too?
I know,
No.
not
No,
that
he's
I've
in
seen.
Discovery of Witches.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just watched The House of Guinness, so that had Melba in it.
Oh, really?
Very off
That's
topic.
what I mean. It's like all these English
Yeah, they're starting to
actors.
pop up in some other things.
Yeah. Which is great. Yeah.
Well, if you can work in Outlander, I think you can work in just about any show.
Yeah, I
It's a
think
very
Yeah.
demanding set, very demanding characters.
Yeah.
here's where Fergus is going to comment about Claire's breasts. Put your
Yeah, that
breasts.
is funny. Okay, yeah, because we kind of skipped over it. Roman is adorable, but I like so Jamie discovers him, takes him out into the alley in the back, and turns him upside down, finds Sawney, and hires him for the skills he has as his part of their spy network. And Fergus is going to
Yeah.
be very useful in that capacity.
Right.
But
Yeah.
he brings him, but Jamie brings him home, and like you said, Fergus has done what Fergus has always done, or Claudel has always done, I should say. But even as Fergus, he does the same thing. He wants to compliment the pretty ladies,
Absolutely.
He
and it
told
worked with
Suzette the
Suzette.
same thing.
I forget. Does he make him the promise at this point, Jamie?
Not as yet.
I
No,
can't remember.
Not yet.
In my notes, I didn't have it in my notes, and I couldn't remember.
No, not yet. I think it's in the episode where Fergus
Blackjack.
and they go to steal the bottle of wine.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I think it's there.
Okay, sorry, I got ahead of
No,
myself.
that's
No,
okay.
you're fine. We do the same thing.
Yeah.
It's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
No, I mean, Jan, how dare you? You're never allowed to come and speak with us again. But they've struck a deal. He's going to be working with him, and it works out because Fergus finds a little something, a special note, and Jamie's working his Batuti off trying to decode these letters. He and Myrta's conversation here, where he's saying, "Well, they're just talking about family and stuff," and then Marta goes, "And what's this?" And Jamie's, "It's music." Well, I know it's music. It's a conversation. I would have believed him if he said he didn't know what music was, because not everybody could read, much less read music back then.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't an
Seeing music,
unreasonable
and
thing.
you see it printed on the sheet, though. He knew his music. He just couldn't read. I mean, he
Right.
could kind of read the lyrics. They must have had the lyrics written on the page.
Yeah.
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 Right, but it was in German, so that's not helpful.
Right.
Right. Right.
Nobody there was German. French
No.
they can do. German is not so, but they do know.
They know somebody that might.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And again, we get
I don't know.
Mother Hildegard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
And
I
then-
do love how she just sort of throws in, oh yes, this looks familiar to other music. This one fella, this friend of mine, writes
know.
music. He calls them his inventions.
Mm-hmm.
I love the entire conversation between.
I do too.
It's just
Yeah, that lady right there, she's been in a lot of different shows too.
yes,
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Mother Hildegard.
yes.
Yeah.
The face is very familiar, but I can't place her because I can't
I
see her
can't
hair.
place where she's
Yeah.
been. Lots
She's
to do, like
She was in Harry Potter.
yes,
Yeah.
Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Katie,
It's
you
been
didn't
so
know
long.
that.
I'm terrible with, like I said, I'm terrible with faces. I usually rely on hair or a distinctive
Yeah.
facial
It's
feature.
been a while since I watched the Harry Potter movies, so
I watch them
I-
every freaking
yeah.
week.
I know. I've seen them a million times.
oh,
Yeah. She
my
was
kids
the
don't watch
she
it
was
really
like-
anymore.
giantess for the head of one of the schools.
Okay.
Visit.
She's
Yes.
okay. She's the head of Hufflepuff.
No.
Oh,
No,
wasn't that
Different school.
oh,
A different school that came when they had
Yes.
contests.
And it was the young
no,
ladies
you're
that were
absolutely
all
right.
like,
Beauxbaton.
you know,
Yeah.
The Beauxbaton. She's the
Yeah.
headmistress of Beauxbaton, and
yes,
she's the Hagrid's girlfriend. Okay.
yes.
Dang it. Thank you, because that drives me nuts, and I try not to look stuff up if I'm like, I know I recognize her, it'll come to me. So I'm
Right.
not looking it up.
watch again, you'll
Very
recognize.
good, Vicky. You get a gold star for that.
Mm-hmm.
Whew, that just took some stress right out of my brain. Thank you, Vic.
Yeah, and
Okay.
so hey, Johann Sebastian Bach.
Yeah.
He's my best buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Claire's like, oh,
I'm
really?
surprised you heard of him.
Mm-hmm.
So she's just smiling. That again has got to be so cool as a character. That would be the one I
Absolutely.
would want to be. The person who's just like, I
Yeah.
know if they're going to be famous in 200 years.
Yeah.
And Mother
Yeah.
Hildegard's going, it's not the kind of music that
It's gonna last.
endures.
I know.
Right.
That was a funny line.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, darling. Oh,
I wonder if
darling.
that's why maybe he hadn't I don't know how he found his
Word.
music, you know what I mean? Maybe.
He found, well, he created quite a few pieces of music that were sung regularly for special occasions. So
Right.
it's kind of like any band that's popular because of one good
Sure.
song. People keep
Right.
listening to see if they make more
He
good
wrote-
songs.
Right.
Yeah, they played
And maybe
his
that was
music
something
in
he
church.
was that he hadn't completed yet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Jan. Sorry.
No, I said his music was played in church.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I think is the Hallelujah chorus is Bach, isn't it? Or is I'm thinking that's something else?
I can't remember.
And anyway, oh,
I think it is Bach.
no, there's a couple of
Is
them that we sang on all the time because once upon a time I could carry a note and I was in choir, so
Yeah.
like heard all of it. At any rate, moving along though, so we're discovering how to we did have another opportunity for Claire to prove to Mother Hildegard that she knows what she's doing, and yet have another moment where Claire learns because we've got the puppy
Right.
who figures out what was wrong with the man. That was cool. That's an
Mhm.
interesting diagnostic tool. I
Mhm.
enjoyed that
Mhm.
very,
Yeah,
very
me
much.
too.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
her
It just
speaking
goes
to
to show you there's so much in this show that people can relate to. Like if you were a nurse, okay,
Mhm.
you could relate to this part, and I just think it's fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, as somebody who used to go to hacker conventions and would like to solve puzzles to win prizes by breaking codes, I enjoyed the music part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
My husband and I won a contest for code breaking.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, I
Very
love it. I love ciphers. So that was fun for me to go. Oh, and I was in music, so I was like, okay,
Right.
cool. Could follow the whole thing. It's
Mm-hmm.
great. These little skills you've picked up over life, like
But
you said, they
wait,
throw
who
them
is
in.
it? The initial S.
Yeah,
Yep. And then they came up together with the name.
Sandringham.
which is a beautiful moment, I think too. It's
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
we haven't seen them do a lot of coupley things, but that still
Right.
tells you how close they are to each other, and
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
that was a very coupley thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Marta's a wonderful third wheel listening, and
He's like, okay, wait, Sandrium. And then if he finds out, if he goes to see Sandrium or he gets Sandrium, then guess what? It's like, you have to tell him Jack Black Randall's alive.
she can't do it.
No,
She
can't.
can't do it because Jamie is finally happy. They've made
Right.
progress. This is something that all this time they can say they finally learned something of value.
Right.
And
Right.
Sandringham, that's a big piece of information. They now have proof that Sandringham is indeed playing both sides to see
Mhm.
what happens next. So yeah, it's that is rough. That is rough because who wants to purposely hurt Jamie after
Right.
What he
all
went
of
through.
this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
kind of being a little sensitive to him, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can totally understand that.
Mm-hmm.
And at the same time, you kind of go, oh, this is not going to go well.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody, I mean, everybody is thinking the same way. We're all thinking, oh my God, he's going to find out. He's going to find out.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, I believe, the next episode.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
also my favorite moment with the king. So
Oh, really? Okay.
I love that he puts down. Well, I'll wait.
Yeah.
He
Now,
puts down one English person while complimenting and
I
beloving
know.
another, and it's great.
I know. I do like that scene too.
Yeah.
We'll look forward to that. Now, did I see that he was going to be somewhere, like at one of the conventions or something? Did you tell us that or?
No, it was the body prince was going to be
Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah,
was
yeah.
going to be at Sassenach City, but he had to cancel because something else interfered
Okay.
with that arrangement.
All
And
right.
that's why
I would love to hear that guy, like hear his real voice and everything. I think it would be fun to hear him speak.
Well, you can follow him on Instagram, and he's a singer. He has his own music, and I think he
Oh,
was
really?
in the album was the reason why he couldn't be there.
Yep.
He has a whole new album out.
You mean the French? You mean the king? I'm talking about
Andrew.
the king.
Oh, the
Oh.
king. No, this was not
Oh,
the
I
king.
don't know
This
what-
is the
Yeah,
prince
I'm
who was going to
talking
be
about
there.
the king.
Yeah.
Because I love his, snotty,
He's
kind of
very
attitude.
good. Yeah. He's very good at.
Yeah. Yes.
Mhm.
He's afraid to get his pants dirty. I think that's one of the lines.
Yeah.
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 Anyway, I enjoyed this episode a lot.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I did too, because I enjoyed Fergus, and there's a lot more to come with Fergus. So
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I just adore Fergus because we get to watch him grow up and
Yeah.
see how his life changes. I think mostly for the better because
Yes.
of the Frasers adopting
Right.
him.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So-
Yeah. And I mean, he really thought, Claire was like a mom to him, and
Yeah.
and Jamie was his dad, and yeah.
And we get to see that really sweet, sweet relationship that he has with Claire.
Mhm.
Yeah.
There when they're in France.
Mhm.
It'll be really interesting going forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no more fake compliments. He really does grow to treasure her, to think of her
Yeah.
as family as my, because it's probably the first time in his life where he's been truly cared for, not
Yeah.
out of obligation in some way, but
Right.
because they just truly care for him.
Yeah.
And yeah,
It's
it's hard
just
to not fall in love right back
right.
when someone
Mhm.
treats you that way.
It's
Yeah.
just a very sweet relationship as they, like I said, as we see them in France, it gets even closer
You know,
with her, you
Hmm.
know, going forward.
Yeah. And I think too that I mean because he was a pickpocket and was so stealthy and everything that he probably knew like listened in on the conversations that Jamie and Claire had about time travel. So I'm sure he knew about it.
Yeah,
I've
you
seen a lot of those
knew.
theories too,
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
how much does Fergus really know? Probably
Yeah.
everything.
Thing.
Yeah.
Whether or not he actually believes it is,
It's totally, yeah.
is
It
totally
doesn't matter because he proves that he's loyal either way.
right.
Stands by them through every decision, through every battle, through every move, through and
Right.
if he does know, that's even just one more layer of
Right.
loyalty
Yeah.
that we know of or don't know of, depending on if that's
Mhm.
really what happened.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think it's really interesting, as we go through these episodes, a lot of people, I think, didn't like season 2 as much, as season 1. But I think that some people, they had to understand that, when you introduce new characters, it takes time for all that to build. And,
Right.
it's very different than a show that only has, you get introduced to all the characters all at once.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And yeah, season 2 is more about the inner characters of like Jamie and Claire.
Mhm.
You
Right.
know, instead of sex.
Right.
Mhm. Mhm.
You
that,
know.
I think
So
that's what most of the complaints really stemmed from is there's not as much sexy time. And well, again,
well,
we've talked about this.
right. Jamie went
He's in
through.
recovery.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well, when you're in a lot of pain, guess what? You know,
That's the
that's
last
not your
thing you
focus.
want.
Mhm.
yeah,
That's
and
the
if it
thing.
were a woman who wanted to wait a long time, it wouldn't have been an argument, quite frankly. I think,
Mhm.
but we have women were just like he should be fine, but it's still a violation, and
It
it's
is.
difficult to
Right.
get over. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
all right. So we like the episode. Are we all just doing fives? Does it really matter?
Yeah, I think it deserves a 5 again.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. Because of all the character development and the
Right.
introduction
Mhm.
of
Yeah.
your characters, and yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
and we get some cool discoveries. We learn for sure who Mary is, why Claire thought she was familiar.
Right.
Uh, we learned that Culloden is, or not Culloden, but the uprising itself is closer and more feasible than Jamie and Claire had thought.
Mhm.
Um, but yet they now have more information on who's behind some of
Right.
the financial backing,
Yeah.
most likely as well.
Mhm.
So, and then of course we get Mother Hildegard, who's just adorable, lover,
Mhm.
Yep.
and we are introduced to one of our new Frasers eventually, uh,
Mhm.
in the form of Claudel, aka
Mhm.
Fergus.
Mhm.
So it's a lot of cool stuff happened in this one episode. And
Mhm.
Yep.
again, season 2, they don't rush it.
No.
They didn't give us so much right after each other that you're like, oh my gosh, I got whiplash.
Mhm.
It was very nicely paced.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's really,
And the
and
scenery
that's the difference.
were like,
And a couple weeks ago when I was on, see, I think because I got very used to the pacing with Outlander, that Blood of My Blood just really drove me crazy because of the pacing is so
Yeah.
good, you
Well,
know.
and we didn't really get to see where we get to see Sam be kind of heroic and tough and strong from the moment that
Yeah.
makes you fall in love with him. We don't really get that from Brian. We get a slow relationship growing between he and Juliet as
Yeah.
friends. Um, Even though we know that he and I wanted to say Harriet, that's not right, and Ellen are
Yeah.
falling in love, it doesn't seem quite
It
as
seems,
passionate
yeah,
as
it
it
seems kind of
felt.
shallow at times to me. But it would maybe because it wasn't as involved. Like, the Outlander's based on these heavy, long books where they're just kind of going off, okay, well, let's do this, let's do that. There
Yeah.
really wasn't much, I
There's
mean,
more of a summary type outline that they
right.
use for
There was
this show.
something to go on Jamie's parents, but nothing really to go on Claire's parents. So it's like,
Yeah.
it did seem kind of shallow at times, even though I kind of like the story, but they could have
Well,
put more into it, I feel like.
we'll
Yeah,
have to see what season 2 brings. Hopefully, it'll be different and better. So
yeah, yeah. We can
I'm
we
Yes.
can
willing. I'm willing to do that for the show.
we can have a discussion, I think, before season 2 starts, where we complain completely about what we didn't like about season 1 and what we
Yeah.
hope is better in season 2, because nobody
Yeah.
dislikes the show. I mean, none of us here
Right.
dislike the show. We just definitely don't think it was quite as good
Right.
as like the first
Yeah.
season of Outlander compared.
Yeah. It just didn't have the same depth to me.
Well, Kathy, we were talking about that. Remember, we were saying how, like Outlander is like Scotland is a character in Outlander. They showed all the beautiful scenery and all this, the green and
Mhm.
the huge river and all that stuff. Where with Blood in My Blood, it's like everything was so small. Everything was kept really small in one area. So anyway,
Yeah, they were either inside most of the time or at a
yep.
festival that was just,
Hmm.
like you say, small, just that one
Mhm.
space.
Right. Yeah.
We
Mhm.
didn't see them riding horses past
No.
mountains and streams and
Right.
the
The
forests.
bridge
And
was really the
Camping
only
out.
time we ever really got to see them outside of the area of the castle. So
Mhm.
I don't know. That's just my thoughts.
okay,
Mhm.
so we'll have a bitch and moan session. How about
Okay.
that?
That sounds good.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
All right.
like I said, this was a good episode. Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
No, thank you
Yeah.
so much for joining me again. I'm sorry. I was looking forward to this all weekend because since I was driving, obviously, I did not partake of any alcoholic beverages, and I was like, man, tomorrow I'm pouring myself a whiskey and water because I'm just,
Mhm.
Good deal.
Yeah.
Well, enjoy.
yeah. I think if I drink anymore, I'm going to blah, 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 all over the place. So I'm just gonna, my words are not
Get some
coming out.
sleep tonight.
Okay.
2,
You're
3 hours
home.
at least.
That's right. You can drink. You're home.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Have a good week, everybody.
All
You
righty.
Yeah.
too. Thank you, Jan. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you,
You
Uh-huh.
Brittany.
guys.
Thanks.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.
Bye.
All right, so that was us having a chat about season 2, episode 3. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let's see, what else was I going to announce? Oh, got my board back up. As you'll see, we're going to speak about The Cut at 9 o'clock on Thursday, not Wednesday this week. That is going to be our movie review day. I still have one space open if you would like to chat about that movie. The Cut has Katrina Balfe, Orlando Bloom. We've been talking about it for about 2 years. And you can watch it right now on Paramount Plus if you have it. There are rental places as well. I think Paramount, Fandango. Not sure if YouTube. I'll double check and share that tomorrow. Obviously, I did not have an update today, so I'm definitely gonna have a live with lots tomorrow. I had a stress headache or blood pressure headache. I'm not sure all day, so I've been trying to, because it was a busy weekend. That's all I can say about it. It was a busy weekend. But I want to thank everybody for joining me. I will go through and make sure I try to catch everybody. Thank you, Lorraine. Thank you, Cynthia. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you, Stacy. Thank you, Average American. Sorry. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you. Do I have anybody? Betsy. Betsy popped in. Hi, Betsy. And let's see who else. Oh, you know what? Did I tell you or show you guys? I know I shared it somewhere. I got the vinyl up on my vehicle that has a thank you to the donors for helping to assist in my vehicle obtainment. So that is up and had that on for Sasnick City. So again, thanks to everybody for assisting me in getting the vehicle and making sure that I'm able to visit family, take these trips, share things with you. With any luck, if things go at least mildly smoothly this week, over the weekend, I will have a properly put together video that shares my experience at Sassenach City over last weekend. Okay? All right, guys, go have a good rest of your Monday evening. Get some rest, relax. I'm going to go take some more ibuprofen probably. See if I can just I need to take a breath and chill out. So I'll see you all tomorrow, 12 o'clock in the afternoon for Outlander updates. We just have to make it until March 6th. And then after Outlander's over, we just have to survive. The rest of our lives will be Droughtlander. So I don't. Oh, we'll get through it. We'll figure it out. We'll get it right. All right, guys. Have a really good night. Thanks again for all your support. Thanks to my members for supporting me here on this channel. I really appreciate it. And again, thanks to those of you who helped with my vehicle. If you would like to check out any of my lives over the weekend, they're kind of wonky, and me walking around with a selfie stick and a microphone might not have been my best choice, but I did what I could to get some ideas from other attendees, what they enjoyed over Sassenach weekend. So go check that out if you'd like to, or wait for this weekend when it's slightly better edited. Okay, yeah. See, look, I drank that much, and half of it was water. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow.